Love makes me treat you the way that I do. Gee, baby, ain't I good to you? There's nothing too good for a girl that's so true. Gee, baby, ain't I good to you? I bought you a fur coat for Christmas, a diamond ring, a Cadillac car, and everything. Love makes me treat you the way that I do. Gee, baby, ain't I good to you?
Hi peeps, I'm Dr. Hendrickson and I'm going to be your host for the next, roughly 6 weeks. If you're watching this vid, that means that you are registered for and enrolled in either Music 100, Elements of Music, or Music 111, Music Appreciation, or Music 119, History of Rock and Roll. So welcome. I'm very excited that you've decided to take this class, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun together. So this opening segment to this vid is designed specifically just to let everybody know a little bit about how I work, because I don't change from course to course with respect to certain policies. So just to understand a couple of things, these courses are all 100% online. There is no physical component to it. We do not meet face-to-face at all. There is no virtual meeting on a regular basis, not at all. Now, having said that, that does not mean that you cannot ever meet with me. You can. We can schedule a meeting either in person, face-to-face, or virtually through Zoom if need be. And there will be ample time for you to do that if necessary, but only if you can communicate with me the need. So you're going to have to communicate with me each time you need to know something specific or you need help, things like that, for any aspect of the course. If there's any concept that you don't grasp right away or you're having trouble with and you want some additional help, absolutely send me an email. And if it gets to the point to where you really have to meet with me face-to-face or, again, a Zoom meeting, we will work that out. Speaking about communication, let's understand that the best way to communicate with me, particularly in the spring and summer months, is through email. You are always welcome to drop by my office or to call my office phone. However, be cautioned that during the summer months, I am rarely on campus. In fact, I'm almost never on campus through the months of June and July. So I will, again, meet with you if that's absolutely necessary for us to meet, but ordinarily, no, I am not on campus at all. So the best way to get in touch with me is through email, and I encourage each of you to do this if you have any issues, any questions, something that is not or you're not grasping, 100% right away. Okay, so if you do email me, understand that you are going to get a response within 24 to 48 hours, with one exception. I do not respond to emails on the weekends. On the weekends, I am out of here, so I will not be answering any emails on a Saturday or on a Sunday. You won't be receiving any replies from me on the weekends. If I get your email after 5 p.m. on a Friday, you're not going to hear back a response from me until Monday or Tuesday of the following week. So just make sure you understand that's how things work with me. Okay, as I said earlier, my summer office hours are almost non-existent just because I'm not in the office at Delta. Over the months of June or July, we're quickly approaching June. So just understand, if you really need to get in touch with me, the best thing you can do is to schedule an appointment with me, especially if it has to be face-to-face. If it's a Zoom meeting, we can certainly work that out. but I encourage you to just, shoot me an email first and see if we can't solve any issues that way. Each of these courses has an online text. So there are literally two sides to the story when it comes to how online courses work with me. There's the e-learning component, and there is the online textbook component. So let's understand. On the e-learning side, you're going to have things like the course syllabus. You're going to have the course schedules, the course calendars and so forth, and other course information. That's what you're going to find on e-learning. And our discussion topics are on e-learning. So understand that the discussion topics are the only assignment component that you have on e-learning. Everything else is going to be on our online text. For example, if your course has worksheets, if your course has readings, if your course has listening or watching videos or any other type of activity, that's going to be on the online text, not on e-learning. If, all of the exams, for example, all the quizzes, again, worksheets, practice worksheets, all of these things, if your course has one of those in a component, and every single one of the courses has some type of reading. So yeah, all of that is on the online text. You cannot pass this course, any of these courses, unless you purchase that online text. The registration window, by the way, for these online texts is coming up, the end of it, that is, so be ready. Be ready to get your registration in. Okay, folks, so that's pretty much it as far as the standardized stuff that goes for all of these courses. I encourage you, again, if there's anything that you need clarified, any assistance that you might need from me, I encourage you to go ahead and shoot me an email. Okay, so from this point on, the rest of this presentation is going to be geared towards your specific course. That's either Music 100 Elements of Music, or Music 111 Music Appreciation, or Music 119 History of Rock and Roll. We'll see you, folks. Hey, folks. So Dr. H here once again. From this point forward, this vid is going to focus on music elements. So that's MUS 100 Elements of Music, and nothing else. So essentially, Music Elements is an elementary music theory course. We're going to be looking at music from the standpoint of analysis, and we're going to be breaking music down into its smaller components. You're going to be learning about things, like pitches and notes and rhythms and rest values and things like that. So if you already read music, all of this is probably going to be old hat for you. If you don't read music, you're going to be able to after this course. So basically, we're going to be taking music apart and looking at it from a mechanical standpoint, how it works and how it is put together. Okay, so understand that there are two components, as I said in the introduction. There's the e-learning side and there is the online textbook side. E-learning is where you will find the course information, the course syllabus, the course calendars, the detailed course schedule, other course information, and the only assignment that is not found on our online text, and that's, of course, the discussion topics. So the online textbook contains everything else, okay? All of the worksheets, all of the readings, all of the videos, all except for the ones that I produce, and all of the tools that you're going to need to complete the quizzes and the exams in this course. You cannot pass the class without it, folks. So if you have not purchased the online text, please do so immediately. You're going to want the On Music Fundamentals 3rd edition. That is put out by a company called Connect for Education. Essentially what you purchased, if you've already done so, what you're going to purchase if you have not, is an online textbook access code card. Once you purchase the card, you need to register it. Just like you register for the course, you got to register the online text. So do that right away if you have not already done so. There's instructions on how to register for the course on the Access Code card. Do it soon because the registration date is coming up quickly, and you won't be able to register the card anymore, and it really throws things off. So please, please, please take care of that if you have not already done so. Okay. Some simple things. Remember, this is an all 100% online course. There is no physical meeting time. There is no regularly scheduled virtual meeting time. So everything that you do has to be done according to the schedules that are put out on e-learning. The time frames are right there. Please consider these very carefully. If this is your first online course, this is going to be the hardest concept for you to grasp, because no one is going to be standing over your shoulder saying, you need to get this done, you need to get this done. Please look at that online course calendar and the detailed course schedule. Find out when assignments are due, and the date ranges there. The date ranges tell you you've got a start date and an end date. Usually in the shortened sessions like summer and spring, there's only 6 weeks or 7 weeks. Right now we've already taken up that first week, so there's only like 6 weeks left of this semester. So please budget your time wisely. Take a look at that course schedule. Find out when things are due. Don't wait until the last minute to complete an assignment or a quiz or an exam. So your attendance is sort of registered on your participation through completion of assignments or quizzes or exams or the online discussion topics or your email communications with me. That's your attendance. So understand, you have to participate in the course. I say this for a couple of reasons. Number one, your grade is based largely on how much you put into this course. You put in what you need to put in, you're going to make an A. If you never communicate with me, if you never participate in an online discussion, and of course you don't do any of the assignments, probably not going to make an A. So I encourage you, please take part. Do participate. I grade on participation and effort every bit as much as I do correct answers. I want you to be correct, of course. I want you to have the right information, but I don't believe that standardized tests and quizzes, exams, things like that are a true assessment of a person's ability. So please, do the work. Do the assignments, take the quizzes, do the worksheets, and yes, all worksheets, even the practice ones, are required. You have to do them in order to get graded. So don't blow those off. Do them. They are important. I do grade on effort and participation, always, okay? Much more so than I do on exacting answers, and I want you to be, like I said, I want you to be correct, but just do the work, okay? Don't put it off. The sure way to fail this course: never communicate with me, never do the assignments, never participate. You're going to make an F, okay? So please, please, it's so easy to make an A. Just do the work. Just do the work, and you're going to be absolutely fine. Okay, so as I said in the intro, if you have questions, always email me. I'm always happy to answer. If you do have to have a virtual meeting with me or a face-to-face meeting, all you got to do is schedule it with me through email. That's the best way to contact me. Contacting my office won't work during the spring and summer months. Starting in June, I'm never on campus. So please, email me. That's the best way. Okay? Folks, I look forward to getting to know each of you, if only virtually. I've really enjoyed reading our first online discussion topics, the introductions. So here we go. Have a great semester, and I'll be seeing you soon. There'll be other vids as we go along.
I'm a sentimental sap, that's all. What's the use of trying not to fall? I have no will, you made your kill, 'cause you took advantage of me. I'm just like an apple on a bough, and you're gonna shake me down somehow. So what's the use? You've cooked my goose, 'cause you took advantage of me. I'm so hot and bothered that I don't know my elbow from my ear. I suffer something awful each time you go. It's much worse when you're near. Here am I with all my bridges burned, just a babe in arms where you're concerned. So lock the doors and call